Patchwork Posse. Today I thought I would show you something that I picked up at Quilt Market Spring in Salt Lake City 2016. So just recently, that I thought was like super crazy cool, and I thought I'd show you how to use them. So this is from Primitive Gatherings. It's Lisa Bonjean's product, and it's triangle paper. And I will show you close up, but anyways, this is great for making half square triangles out of your charm packs. Takes all the math out of it, gives you perfect triangles, half square triangles every time, and I'm excited to show you how it works. Let's get started. Okay, so this is what you're gonna have to, this is what you're gonna need. I'll show you a close-up of what this is all about. So this is the variety pack, which means they've got 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch, and 1.5 inch. That is your, I believe, finished size of your half square triangles. So this is, yes, so 1/2 inch finished. This is what your paper is going to look like that you lay directly on top of your charm pack. And then this is, let's see if we can get a couple different sizes, the 3/4 inches and 1 inch finished. 1 inch finished, and this is your 1.5 inch finished. As you can see, these are not from corner to corner, and I'll tell you why. So they're perfect when you fold them back and trim them up. She's taken in consideration all the mathematics, so you don't have to be a smarty pants to do this, and they turn out exactly how you want them to right from the start. So what we're going to do is layer our dark charm square with our light. And we're going to do right sides together, okay? Right sides together this. And we're going to put the paper right on top of the light. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pin, let's see. They've got the instructions right on here. Stitch following your arrow lines, rotary cut on the solids, and then you can tear away on your paper. And what you're going to want to make sure is that you have kind of a smaller stitch length, because you're going to be tearing the paper, and you want it a little bit more perforated as you go. Oh, my thread got all jammed. Okay, there we go. Now it's not stuck in there anymore. I'm going to travel down on the edge. The edge is going to be cut off or trimmed later, and it doesn't really count. So it doesn't matter if you use that to move along your pieces. I'm going to move over. Make sure, and really, you know, I mean, it's just follow the line. It's pretty simple. I'm going to pull my needle up. I'm not going to snip my threads. I'm just going to start again. Oh, I went the wrong direction. I'm going to pivot, put my needle up. I'm going to start this way and follow her arrows again. Now, you're probably thinking, why does your stitch lines go in different directions? And a lot of times our feed dogs pull on the fabric underneath, and you might, after a little bit of time, see that your fabric is going to move in one specific direction just a little bit, but a little bit makes a big difference in the end. So if you're stitching like this, the better thing to do would be to stitch in a different direction, so you're not pulling on the fabric in one direction and giving it issues that you might not be happy with at the end. Okay, so I'm going to remove my pin. As you can see, I've stitched both on both lines. Now I'm going to turn it over and show you the back. Okay, so now you can see my stitch lines, my first line and my second line, and I just followed the arrows and stitched right directly on the paper. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler and trim off following her instructions. And I probably want to first cut right down the center. I'm not going to move it, I'm just going to move me. And then you trim these in half on the center lines. When you open it up, you're going to find your perfect half square triangle. Okay, now as you can see, my paper's a little bit longer than what I was. So she's got some, there's a little guideline here, and you can go ahead and trim on your solid lines. That's ready to go. Let me trim this one. All right. Now we're going to iron. Now as you can see, I'm using my Steady Betty to iron on. This is perfect for half square triangles, doesn't let them stretch. It's got this foam material on it, keeps the pieces straight where they're supposed to be, and nothing shifts, moves, or gets out of wackadoo. And you iron right on top of it, so you might find some resistance with your iron, but that just means it's doing its job. Okay, so I ironed all those pieces back. And when it's not so hot and it's going to burn your fingers off, you remove the paper. Now, it's not terrible to remove your paper. Fold it a couple times and then just peel it away. And what happens to the other piece? It comes right off as well. There you have it.